Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Priyanka and you're watching My Little Bubble. So as promised in my previous video, I am back with my meal preparation video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what exactly I do for meal preparation on a weekly basis and also on a daily basis to make sure my life is super sorted when it comes to giving a variety of meals to my son in his breakfast and snacks. So let's get started. Okay, so when it comes to meal preparation, my meal preparation is usually on two levels, weekly meal preparation and daily meal preparation. So on weekly meal preparation, what I do is those kind of things which require a lot of time to prepare. Say for example, dosa batter, because you need a lot of time to get them fermented. So you cannot start preparing for dosa batter the day you want to make dosa or idli or whatever it is, right? So I make sure कि इन सब टाइप की चीज़ें जो हैं वो जिनको काफ़ी टाइम लगता है प्रिपरेशन में, वो सारी चीज़ें मैं वीकली बेसिस पे प्रिपेयर करके और फ्रिज में स्टोर करके रखती हूँ. If I have something related to sprouts or something related to chickpea, rajma or anything like that which requires prior soaking, then I do that on Sundays on a weekly basis, and once they are done I just keep them in the fridge so that I can use them up in the mid of the week. So for example, मेरे इस week में मैं sprouts use करने वाली हूँ. So I'm going to soak moong on Sunday and I'm going to keep it in the fridge. And the day I need to prepare the sprouts, that day I'll just take it out and make sure that it gets sprouted by the time I need it. Apart from soaking, I also make sure that I have other essentials ready. For example, coriander leaves, curry leaves, mint leaves. I make sure that these things are cleaned and ready to be used. I either take the help of my maid or I either do it myself, whichever way it is, but I just make sure that I have enough stock ready with me on Sundays for the entire upcoming week, so that I do not have to step out of the house in the mid of the week for getting these things, because ये चीज़ें एक बार लाओ, उसके बाद उनको क्लीन करो, फिर उनको स्टोर करके रखो. This takes a lot of time, so I cannot really do these things while I'm also having my office work. So yeah, that's one more thing that I do on a weekly basis. Apart from this, I also make sure that I have stocked up all the frozen items that I would need in the upcoming week. For example, frozen corns है या फिर frozen peas है. So ये सारी चीज़ें I make sure that I have enough amount of them in my freezer for the entire week. So this was about weekly meal preparation. Now coming to daily meal preparation. Daily meal preparation में मैं वो चीज़ें prepare करके रखती हूँ जो मुझे चाहिए कि मैं एक दिन में consume कर दूँ. There are a lot of things which we do not want to keep for more than one day, even in the fridge. For example, preparing dahi, right? If you want to make use of yogurt or dahi in your meals, obviously आप 2-3 दिन या 4 दिन पुराना दही, nobody wants to really use that. So these kind of things I prepare on a daily basis. Now daily meal preparation मेरा थोड़ा different होता है in terms of routine और timing. Usually daily meal preparations जो लोग करते हैं वो एक दिन पहले करते हैं, मतलब एक रात पहले करते हैं. For example, somebody wants to cook something tomorrow, they will do the meal preparation tonight. एक रात पहले prepare करके और fridge में store करके रखते हैं और फिर सुबह early morning ले लेते हैं, because most of the people have their office early in the morning, starting early in the morning. So in the morning there's a lot of rush for most of the people, इसलिए रात को सब कुछ prepare करके fridge में store करके रख देते हैं लोग सब. But for me, it is a little different. My office timings are in the second half of the day. So my office actually starts at 1 p.m. and ends at 10 p.m. So by the time I wrap up with my office work, it's already past 10 o'clock in the night, and I do not really have a lot of energy left then to go into the kitchen and prepare for the next day, right? But positively, I have the entire first half to myself and I utilize that to the fullest. मैं morning का पूरा जो time है मेरा वो मैं daily meal preparation और advanced preparation के लिए use करती हूँ, which I can use in the second half of the day. You are going to see this a lot throughout the entire video. I've used this so many times. I use it multiple times a day actually. I don't think I can really survive without this, and my kitchen can really function without this little appliance. So it's very important to have these kind of gadgets in your kitchen so that you can really work efficiently with your meal planning, preparation and all of this routine so that your life is sorted. Alright, so to begin with Monday, so here's the weekly meal plan list right here. So for Monday I've planned for aloo paratha as breakfast and peas corn potato chaat for evening snacks. So as soon as I get up, I just put these potatoes for boiling, so that one thing is out of my way, and I'll just keep them aside after peeling them, so that by the time it's time for making the parathas, the potatoes would be on the right temperature. And I also have the dough needed from the previous day. I took my maid's help and the dough is ready for me. I will not use all the potatoes obviously for parathas because it's just for my son. Only 2 parathas have to be made. तो मैं सिर्फ एक ही आलू लूँगी और बाकी के दोनों boiled potatoes मैंने छील के फ्रिज में रख दिए हैं, and I will use them in the evening time. And now all I have to do is use my magic chopper and just get these things chopped quickly. डन सो क्विकली, बिल्कुल भी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होता है, क्योंकि सबसे ज़्यादा जो टाइम है वो प्रेपरेशन में ही जाता है. अगर आपको इतना बारीक खुद काटना पड़े तो ऑफ कोर्स इट्स गोइंग टू टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. सो बिकॉज द चॉपिंग इज़ डन विद इन सेकेंड्स, माई वर्क इज़ सो सिंप्लीफाइड. और and I've planned for peas, corn, potato chaat in the evening on purpose, so that all the boiled potatoes can be used in one day. And of course peas, corn, potato chaat is very healthy for kids, so why not. By the time my paratha is getting ready, I'll quickly prepare for the chutney as well. This is also one thing which a lot of people prepare on a weekly basis. Sunday को ही एक अच्छी क्वांटिटी में चटनीज़ वगैरह प्रिपेयर करके लोग फ्रिज में रख देते हैं, so that their the time is saved for the rest of the week. But what I do is I prepare chutneys in very little quantities, so it does not take much time. And since the raw material is already ready, तो मुझे ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता है. जस्ट क्विकली प्रिपेयर फ्रेश चटनी एंड यूज़ इट अप इन द सेम डे. सिंपली समथिंग दैट वर्क्स वेल फॉर माई फैमिली. ओके, सो जिस दिन इतना हैवी ब्रेकफास्ट बनता है लाइक आलू पराठा, माई हस्बैंड एंड आई प्रेफर हैविंग अ बोल ऑफ फ्रूट्स बिकॉज वी डोंट प्रेफर हैविंग सच हैवी ब्रेकफास्ट. यूजुअली इट मेक्स अस फील वेरी, आई डोंट नो, my son does not really like coming in front of the camera all the time. He's like, Mama, please stop filming me, especially when he's eating. Okay, so by the time I was ready with my bowl of fruit, my son had already finished his parathas. That's how much he loves parathas. Okay, so now this is evening time and I have taken out the peeled potatoes from the fridge. I'm just gonna cut them into slices, and here's when my frozen peas and frozen corns are gonna come in use. I'm just gonna wash and soak these. Now I'm frying these in ghee. You can definitely use butter, oil or ghee or whatever suits you. And at the end, just a little bit of mint leaves. So for Tuesday, this is the menu. And as I mentioned earlier, I make sure that I have all the batters ready on a weekly basis itself, and all I have to do is chop all these ingredients: tomato, onion, coriander leaves, and one chili, which I actually did not chop because my son is also going to eat, and probably अगर उसको तीखा लगा तो फिर you know that, right? And apart from all these ingredients, what I'm also adding here is cabbage, which I've recently started. Give it a try and let me know if you liked it. I really love having cabbages in my uttapam. I don't know why. I recently started this and I really like it, although my family didn't even notice the presence of it. I don't know why. But yeah, so once I am done chopping with these things, I am good to go. And as you saw, the cabbages were already cut and stored in my fridge, and that's why it saved me a lot of time. Now by the time this is getting ready, I'll also prepare the chutney. As I mentioned earlier as well, मैं chutneys usually freshly prepare कर लेती हूँ. This is one of 4 to 5 kind of chutneys that I prepare whenever we are having dosas or uttapams or even idlis. And yes, this one is one of our favorites which I'm preparing right now. Curry leaves are actually the magic ingredients. I don't know, suddenly ऐसे ही I never saw curry leaves actually being put in any kind of chutneys, but I just tried it out and my family loved it. So this is something that I prepare very frequently. Now since for the evening I've prepared for sprouts. ये जो मूंग मैंने पहले से भिगो के रखे थे, फ्रिज में थे, I've taken them out so that they can sprout by the evening time. As you can see, they've already sprouted a little bit. थोड़ा बहुत sprout already हो गया है. So what I'll do is I'll just keep them here and I'll just cover them with a wet cotton cloth so that by evening time they will sprout well. Okay, so it's evening time now and I'm a little bit surprised because I was expecting these to sprout little more. मैं usually इसी तरह से sprout करती हूँ और एक दिन में ही काफ़ी अच्छे sprouts हो जाते हैं. These are a little lesser than what I had expected, but it's okay, they're not bad still. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier as well, evening time पे usually मेरा office का time रहता है, तो मेरे पास बहुत ज़्यादा time नहीं रहता है. मैं थोड़ा सा break लेती हूँ, just come into the kitchen and prepare with whatever plan I have. और क्योंकि already सब कुछ ready है अभी मेरे पास, तो मुझे ज़्यादा time नहीं लगेगा. It hardly took me 8 to 9 minutes, maximum 10 minutes to make this. Cucumber है इसमें, tomato है एक, और onion है, and I've just added some coriander leaves, plain salt or rock salt, kala namak, black salt and black pepper. That's all. And a little bit of lemon juice. Gave it a mix and gave it to my son. He loved it. Wednesday I had planned for egg omelette for breakfast. What easier option can be there for breakfast? I mean, egg omelettes are so easy and so quick and so nutritious, and the most important thing is my son loves them. फॉर इवनिंग इट इज़ चना चाट, एंड एज आई मैंशनड earlier, ये सारी चीज़ें मैं संडेज़ को ही भिगो के रख देती हूँ. सो इट वॉज ऑलरेडी देयर इन माई फ्रिज. आई जस्ट टुक दैट आउट एंड it's not actually chana chaat. I don't know what exactly it's called, so you'll see when I make it. So for this one, only the only thing that I had to prepare or prepare in advance was to make dahi, because I'm going to use dahi in this recipe as well in the end. Again, he's trying to cover the camera. He's like, oh my god. I loved filming him so much. For Thursday, the menu for breakfast is paneer paratha, and as a pre-preparation, I have the dough ready already with me, and I also have this block of paneer. I also have another block of paneer in the fridge, stored in another container, which I will be using tomorrow for evening snack, which is on Friday. I have planned for paneer fry as evening snack. For evening snack, today I had planned for pasta, but I did not really have to do any preparation in advance for this, because my son told me that he just wants to have very plain pasta and no veggies today. No, not even sweet corn, which he loves actually. So I don't know. So I did not do any kind of pre-preparation for this. I just made it the way it is. Okay, so for Friday, it's my family's favorite breakfast, which is poha. I don't know why they like it. I know a lot of people like it, but I don't really enjoy having poha. I find it too bland somehow. I only like it from the point of preparing it, because it's too quick and too easy to make. Yeah, so since I already have जैसे curry leaves है मेरे पास already separated है, box में है, so I quickly can just take it out and make it. So pre-preparation obviously बहुत useful होती है, and the most convenient thing is my magic chopper, my quick magic chopper. ओके, सो फॉर इवनिंग स्नैक्स, एज आई मैंशनड अर्लियर, आज मैंने पनीर फ्राई के लिए प्लान किया हुआ है. तो मेरे पास पनीर ऑलरेडी रेडी था फ्रिज में. आई जस्ट टुक इट आउट, एंड व्हाट आई एम गोना डू इज़ आई जस्ट कट इट इनटू स्मॉल पीसेस, एंड आई एम जस्ट गोना शैलो फ्राई इट इन घी. And I'm just quickly gonna add some salt and black pepper and a little bit of black salt as well. And once I find that these are quite golden brown in color, I'll just add homemade dried pudina leaves or mint leaves. And that's all with this week's meal preparation. Do let me know in the comment section below if you found this video helpful. There's also one more video on my channel which is about meal planning. If you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and watch that video. I will leave it in the description box below. Do make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't so far. Also do follow me on Instagram. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, see ya, and happy parenting to you.